So I'm getting ready to take my first fall photography trip of 2025 in about a week. And I've been kind of contemplating about what gear I would like to take depending on what kind of photography I might encounter. And I'm really trying to pack lightly. So I decided to enlist the help of ChatGPT and asked it to help me decide what gear I should take. So let's take a look at ChatGPT right now and see what it has to say. All right, I have typed in the question to ChatGPT. I have the following camera gear and I'm going to take a fall photography trip to the mountains for fall colors, waterfalls, and some wildlife. Please make me a list of the gear I should pack for the trip with emphasis on packing lightly. And I list my camera gear, the Nikon Z8, Z6ii, the Z50 Mark II, and the D500. And then I listed my lenses, the Nikon 14-30, the 24-120, the 180-600, the 105 MC macro, the 50 f1.8, the NIKKOR 500 PF f5.6, which is an f-mount lens, and the Nikon 16-50 kit lens, which goes with the Z50 Mark II. ChatGPT come back and said, here is a lightweight but highly capable gear list for your fall photography trip to the mountains. Tailored for fall colors, waterfalls, sunrises, sunsets, and some wildlife. The goal here is to minimize weight while keeping full creative flexibility. I like the way ChatGPT thinks, okay? Essential camera gear and lens kit, pack light version. Camera bodies, 2 total. It's telling me I should take the Nikon Z8 for my main body for landscapes, waterfalls, and low light scenes, and the Nikon Z6ii as a backup and secondary setup for quick lens swaps for wildlife. It's telling me leave the Z50 Mark II and the D500 unless you really want a lightweight backup. Both are redundant given the Z8 and Z6ii cover everything with better image quality and weather sealing. Good point, okay? So the lenses it's suggesting is 3 to 4 total. It's suggesting that I bring the Nikon 14-30, use it for wide landscapes, waterfalls and tight areas, dramatic skies. Reason to bring it is lightweight and sharp, and it's essential for fall vistas. The Nikon 24-120 is the second lens it recommends. Use it for general walk around, travel, street, and mid-range landscapes. Reason to bring it is the most versatile single lens, covers 80% of what you'll shoot. The Nikon 180-600, it's recommending I bring that lens. Use it for wildlife, compression landscapes, compression landscapes, and distant details. Reason to bring it, surprisingly reasonable weight for its reach and excellent image quality. Now it's telling me I have optional if I want to bring another lens. So it's saying that I could bring the NIKKOR 500mm PF if wildlife is my priority and you want to save weight over the 180-600. So here's the thing. When I'm shooting landscapes, fall colors, waterfalls, I probably will not be shooting wildlife at the same time. I probably go out specifically for wildlife, especially when I'm staying at the Big Meadows campground. But when I'm out traveling around doing my landscape work, I probably wouldn't use the 500 PF. So I may take that lens, but not as a priority. And use it on the Nikon Z8 when I want a lighter weight rig than the 180-600. I don't think I'm going to use it though. I'm really, I don't know if I should take it or not. I'm just kind of considering it. And then it also says consider the Nikon 105 MC macro if you want to capture small details like leaves, mushrooms, frost, etc. If you bring the macro, leave the 50mm at home. Well, it never even really told me up there that it was wanting me to bring the 50mm. Tripod. These are accessories now. This is pretty good. It's giving me a great big detail list. Lightweight carbon fiber for waterfalls and low light, a circular polarizer, a 6-stop ND, extra batteries, plenty of memory cards, lens cloth and blower, a rain cover, okay, microfiber towel, remote shutter release, and a lightweight backpack, camera specific with room for water and snacks. Optional add-ons: small flashlight or headlamp, compact cleaning kit, lightweight rain shell for me, not just your camera, compact travel tripod, head plate, keep one on each body for quick swap. Compact travel. Oh, what it's saying is have an Arca Swiss plate on every camera body, which I already have. Okay. Summary: the light pack loadout. Bodies Z8 and Z6ii. Lenses, the 14 to 30, 24 to 120, and either the 180 to 600 or the 500 PF. Polarizers and ND filters, carbon fiber tripod. Accessories would be cards, batteries, cloths, remote, and rain covers. It says here, if you tell me how much hiking you'll be doing versus driving to overlooks, I can fine tune this even further, whether to swap the 180 for the 500 or whether to take a smaller kit with the Z6ii, the 14 to 30, and the 24 to 120 only, okay? No, I'm not going to optimize this for longer hikes, okay? But I am going to ask it one more question. What I'm going to ask it now is, can you provide me a printable checklist PDF with checkboxes and packing categories? Let's see what it does. Click the little arrow. It's analyzing it, okay. Remember, it's creating a PDF file, so it's going to take a minute. Okay, here's your printable checklist for your fall photography trip. It includes checkboxes and organized packing categories so you can easily tick items off while preparing for your trip. Well, let's pull that up and have a look at it. Okay, it's going to save it to documents, and we're going to go over there right now into documents and find that file. Right here it is at the top. And here, okay, let me make that full screen for you. Here is my checklist of photography gear that ChatGPT recommends that I take on my fall trip. Now I'm going to print this out and I'm going to study this a little bit and see if this is truly all the stuff I need to take. I think there's a few things that it has missed, but it doesn't know. All I asked it for was camera gear and lenses, okay? So you're going to have to fill in the blanks, but this is a pretty good idea of the recommendation it's giving me to take camera gear. So I'm going to study this a little bit, and then we're going to talk about it in the other video, in the live stream.